Morning, folks. It's John. You are in the garage with Bigfoot. It's been off work very long. My cup of coffee. Been running a little late. I have actually got 2 tag videos that I've got to do. So I'm going to make one video out of them. You should hear Rigger lapping up his water and stuff. First tag video, I was tagged to do a video on my plans for 2019. My goals and objectives video. First big goal is to, like everybody else, spend more time in the woods. I think that it'd be wonderful. But at the same time, I got a lot of stuff to do here at the house. Y'all see this garage behind me? I gotta get this thing straightened out. I really do need to get this place just cleaned out, straightened out. I still got some stuff I gotta bring to the house from my old house. I'm sure my sister would love for me to get rid of that stuff. Get it out of her way. Another objective, let me flip his camera around. That there is a shop or a building that was left. Up under them tarps is some firewood. Pretty good stuff. I have no clue what it is, but there's some more of it right there beside. I still gotta finish busting it up. Right there in the, but you can see there's no lid on that thing. I've got to put a roof on that building. I got in there and I swept the leaves out and stuff so the floor wouldn't rot, but it came with the house and I gotta do something with it. Plain and simple. Spend a little more time with that rascal. Work on his training some more. Yeah, get him something to eat. That's my first tag video out of the way. Second tag video, Mr. Roland, he tagged me yesterday to show my go-to knife. Well, let me show you some knives before we go to my go-to knife. I got my 3 dominant jackknife, pocket knife, whatever. Right there, y'all all know what that is, except it ain't red. It's a white one. And it is a Swiss Army knife. This one has a Phillips head screwdriver on the back side of it instead of a corkscrew. It is cool. It's a nice little knife, sharpens up, razor, almost razor sharp. Can't quite get it shape. But that blade's all warped up and it's bent. You see that? Look at that. It's bad. I need to send it back. Have them fix it up for me. And I got another one set too close to the fire and the scales is all warped up. Maybe get something done with that one too. I may be carrying that. And I'm sure all of you know what that dude is. It's old Pinel. This thing is a razor blade. And them things stay sharp. It's so thin. Golly. But you can see it's not been babied at all. It's a little small. It's a number 6, in case you're wondering. Because all of them look alike. It's just so different. They scale up and down. I wish I had an 8. I should have got an 8. But I didn't know when I bought them. I ordered it online. And, but it's been sweet. It's a good little knife. My favorite jackknife, pocket knife, folding knife, whatever you want to call it. Old timers call them a jackknife, and if you look in the history books, that's what they called them too. This one is my old timer. This one happens to be an old timer bare tooth trapper, and this dude gets her done. It's big. It's bigger than most. And people say, how you carry it in your pocket? Once you get used to it, just, hey, not carry it in your pocket. But you can see right there, it's got toothpick and tweezers on it. Them dudes are hard to get out of there. You ain't gonna lose them out of there. But I had one of these. My girls bought me one of these long years ago. Actually, my wife bought me one of these, just like it, before my daughter was born. My daughter will be 19 this month in a few days. And I think she bought it for me for my birthday or anniversary or whatever. And when I seen it, I thought the same thing that you're thinking, man, that's a big old pocket knife. But I fell in love with it, and I lost it riding a four-wheeler. It fell out of my pocket. But this one's most of the time the EDC that's in my pocket. It's one that's in my pocket almost all the time. Okay. Let me switch the camera around here and let you see some of these. Alright. What we have here. This here, I use that for carving. That is a hoof knife. And I've got her sharpened up nice and sharp. And she'll do some good pull cuts. It's not real good for a bow. Or, well, might be pretty good for a bowl. It's pretty good right there. Ooh, I like to cut myself. It's got a pretty good sweep on it right there, but that's way too tight to try to do a spoon out of. But it works good, believe it or not. This here is a great big old chopper I bought a long time ago. She's a big old stainless wonder, and she's cleared many a trail. Used to keep it on the four-wheeler all the time, but it was cheap. But by golly, it got the job done. This here is kind of sentimental to me. This is one that my dad and I made when I was a teenager. It was a kit, and as you can see, it's been used. It's all scratched up, but it's not been too awfully abused. I purchased this as a kit. It came with the scales and the bolster and the pins and the blade, and you had to polish up the blade and put all this together. And so Dad and I made that, and then Dad made me a sheath to go with it. So that was and I've used it a lot. I really have. I've chipped the scales a little bit, but I've used it a lot. And then, of course, y'all have all seen this thing. Ruger. And that's the high dollar one that I won. I ain't got the money to pay for high dollar. But Ruger, back down, get down, boy. And then this thing here, dude, this is the bomb. I've carried this, carried this, carried this, and you can see this is the Haveless Pathfinder trade knife. Handle is thin. That's the old one. And the new version, they gave it a big, thick handle. And you see, I've loved on it. I've gotten all of the roughness out of the grind. Got it all nice and pretty, and man, she's razor sharp. But it does good. It does good feather sticks. That little spear point on it is a nice center for a bow drill. I done my very first bow drill fire with this thing. It's got that bow drill divot right there, and I put me a little bit of resin in that bow drill divot, and I made me my very first bow drill fire out of this thing, using this thing. Now, mind you, I did put it in the sheath. Because it's razor sharp. It'll cut you 3 ways to Sunday. Then this one here, y'all probably seen this. If you've seen my bag, reach across you right there. That's my water bag. It's normally clipped on that. That's my little day kit that I carry. So this is one of my go-tos. It's a real steel bushcrafter 2, and nice sharp spine, really sharp blade. It fits pretty good in the hand. It's comfortable. It carves really good. If you're on my Instagram or on my Facebook, you've probably seen the little chicken stick that I carved with it, a little twig rooster. This one is old. I had this one since I was little. It's an old Western, and man, it's been a good one. It holds an edge good. It's high carbon steel. As you can see, it's a kid's model. It's a youth model. Small handle. The leather sheath still on it. I carry it sometimes for a neck knife, and works really good. And then this one, it's my tactical. That's sweet. It's a big cold steel Recon Tanto. I sharpened up the back edge of it. She'll throw sparks from a ferro rod. She's razor sharp. That coating's holding up really good. I've done some batoning, and I've made a couple fires with it, and it'll actually work for a bushcraft knife, but I really just bought it for fun. It's a big old long rascal. I just liked it. The price was pretty right, so I bought it. This was one of my first ever. My first ever, once I started getting into bushcraft. That's my old trusty stainless Mora companion. Boy, she's been a good one. I've skinned deer with that thing. I've carved spoons with it. Done all sorts of stuff with it. Started fires. You name it, I've about done it. She's been sweet. A lot of people love these things. A lot of people carry these things. I don't know why people fuss about the sheath. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't a thing wrong with that sheath. It's one of my newest ones. It's my little carver now. My little flex cut carver. Boy, she does a good job. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But now let's get down to my go-to. Got all these knives. This one here. This one goes with me to the woods almost every time. This is a Mora Classic #2. And you can see she's patinaed out. She's been well loved. She's built fires. She's carved stuff. She's, you name it, buddy. And she's razor sharp. I sharpened the spine on her. Done a little work on the handle for a little personalization when I first got her. Boy, she's been sweet. And there it is, my go-to. This is the one that I carry most of the time. Yes, I do a neck carry with it. But this one's most of the time in my pack. And so these would be this one, like I said, is almost always in my pack. This one will be around my neck. Most of the time, this one will be on my belt, if I'm wearing a belt. And this one will be on my water bottle. So, but a #1 tops. This one is the one that I go to. And there it is. I hope I didn't bore you too bad. Those, what you got, buddy? What you doing, buddy? You want some attention too. But the answer to your question, Roland, that one right there. That's my go-to. That's the one that I grab first. It does an extremely good job. It's an awesome job. And it's inexpensive. And for the $200 one that he's talking about, that's a high dollar little knife that I rarely ever carry. I've not gotten used to it. Not done a lot with it. And it's pretty. Really cool. Really nice. But like he said, won't do you no good if it's sitting in the gun case or on the mantle somewhere. You gotta carry it, right? So this one I carry. This one I carry. This one's sweet. I've carried this a lot. Now, I don't know who I'm gonna tag. Just really haven't put a lot to it. Put more thought into what I'm gonna do here than who I'm gonna tag. So we'll do this. I'm gonna tag Kentucky Woodsman. I'm really excited to go up there and be in his camp out the last of April. Y'all check him out, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description, and we'll tag him. And anybody else that wants to do it. I don't want you to be left out. I don't know how many is supposed to be tagged in this. I know Roland only tagged one. It's the first one I've seen. First one of these videos I've seen. I'm not up on my videos. I don't have a whole lot of time, but there it is, folks. Thank you for joining me. I hope I didn't bore you too bad. Root the bird. And we'll see you on the next one. Y'all remember, go farther, stay longer, as we say in Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. And as I say, you gotta turn and have yourself an adventure. Thank you. We appreciate you.